Hi everybody. I'm gonna do WrestleMania 34 not countdown predictions, and let me know if I'm missing any matches or anything after this. So I'm gonna get started. Okay. As you all know, WrestleMania 34 is 10 days away. It's actually 9 days away, and I'm gonna do a predictions video about the pre-show matches, about the tag team matches, and about other matches. Okay. So for the pre-show, the first match for the pre-show I'm going to do is the men's Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And for the winner of that, I predict that Fandango's going to win. Um, I think that he really needs a push from all the stuff that he's been doing with Tyler Breeze, and they haven't gotten anywhere with the Fashion Police. And I think he needs he needs like a new gimmick storyline. So I'm gonna do Fandango to win the Andre Giant Memorial Men's Battle Royal. And for the second kickoff show match, I think it's going to be Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy in their final match of their feud. And I really want Bray Wyatt to win this match, but I don't think he's going to. I think Matt Hardy is going to end up winning, so I'm going to go with Matt Hardy to take the win. Okay, now for the main show. And the main show has like 10 matches on it. I don't remember all of them, but I could try my best and try to do it. Okay. For the first match, I think it's gonna be a title match. I think it's gonna be for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. It's Alexa Bliss, the Raw Women's Champion, versus the number one contender Nia Jax. I think Nia Jax is gonna win this because they've been pushing her like as a monster heel ever since she came to the main roster in 2016, and I think she really deserves the push because, you know, she's like one of the best women on the roster as of right now. And Alexa Bliss has been champion for too long, I think, in my opinion. I think Sasha Banks should have won the title off of her, but she didn't. And I know Alexa Bliss has been champion for 7 months, so I'm going to have to go with Nia Jax to become the new Raw Women's Champion. For the second match, it's also another title match. It's for the WWE SmackDown Live Tag Team titles in a triple threat match. It's the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Usos versus the New Day. I really want the Usos to retain, but I don't think that they're going to. I think the Bludgeon Brothers is going to take the win because they've been building them up like crazy with Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. And since Luke Harper never got, he was the title. He had a title. He was a SmackDown Live tag team titles with Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt in 2016 to 2017. And since Luke Harper is back with Eric Rowan, I think they really need this push as a monster heel tag team because we don't have any really heel tag teams except for Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable on the SmackDown Live roster. So I'm going to go with the Bludgeon Brothers to win their first SmackDown Live tag team titles. Okay, for the third match, I think it's going to be the Women's Battle Royal. I think Sasha Banks is going to win. I think Sasha Banks is going to win that match because I think she's going to start a feud with Bayley pretty soon, and they need to start building up that they need to start building up that feud to you know reignite their feud. But I have a feeling that Bayley and Sasha will be the last ones in the battle royal, and I think they're going to go head to head. And I think that Bayley is going to turn heel instead of Sasha, but I think Sasha is going to eliminate her to get her revenge on Bayley. So I think Sasha is going to win the women's battle royal. For the fourth match, I think it's going to be for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. I think it's going to be Finn Balor versus The Miz versus Seth Rollins. They've been building Seth Rollins up like crazy. Like crazy, I mean like crazy. They said the only reason why they're building him up is because they're supposed to turn him heel in the near future, but nobody knows when that's supposed to happen. So I'm gonna go with Finn Balor to win the Intercontinental Championship because he never got his rematch for the Universal title. So I'm gonna go with Finn Balor to win the WWE Intercontinental Championship. For the sixth match, it's gonna be the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. It's gonna be Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. I really, really want Charlotte to retain, but they're saying that Asuka's supposed to be undefeated until WrestleMania 35. And what I don't understand about this is that I just found out last week after watching SmackDown Live on Tuesday. I saw on the WWE Network that the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge is going to be Bobby Roode and Charlotte Flair versus Asuka and The Miz, which I don't understand, because why would you have Asuka and Charlotte face off a week before WrestleMania? And we all know that Asuka and The Miz are gonna win the whole thing of the Mixed Match Challenge, because they say that Asuka is supposed to be undefeated. So that's what I don't understand about the WWE sometimes. I'm like, are they really that desperate to keep Charlotte and not Charlotte, to keep Asuka undefeated? Like, you can't save Charlotte and Asuka for WrestleMania. Like, come on, like, really? So I'm gonna have to go with Asuka to win her very first SmackDown Live Women's Championship for to stay undefeated until WrestleMania 35. Okay, and the next match is for the WWE United States Championship. It was originally supposed to be Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton for the rematch, since Randy Orton won his Grand Slam championship at Fastlane to become like one of the 22 men to win like a Grand Slam title. But I honestly think he should have won his first United States Championship to be Grand Slam champion at WrestleMania, because that would have been a spectacular moment for Randy Orton, since he hasn't had many of WrestleMania moments. I think he's only had like about 2 or 3. And yeah, I think Bobby Roode should have kept it until at least WrestleMania, and then faced Randy Orton 1-1. That would have been a perfect WrestleMania match for everybody to see, for all the fans to see. Even though I don't really like Bobby Roode that much, but I think it should have just been Randy Orton and Bobby Roode 1-on-1. And then they turned it into a triple threat match with Jinder Mahal getting involved after Fastlane. And I don't think that Jinder should keep getting title matches. Like, he keeps getting push after push after push. She's like Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns is on Raw and Jinder Mahal is on SmackDown, and Jinder Mahal is like the Roman Reigns of SmackDown Live. And I don't know why Road Dogg keeps giving Jinder Mahal all these opportunities. So that's what pisses me off. And then you added Rusev into the Fatal 4-Way, which became a Fatal 4-Way now. And since he defeated Bobby Roode and Randy Orton with Jinder Mahal on SmackDown Live, Daniel Bryan said it was okay for him to be in the triple threat, to be in the Fatal 4-Way now. So now Orton has like a 25% chance of retaining his title. And so I'm going to have to go, even though I really, really want Randy Orton to retain his title, I don't think it's going to happen, sadly. I think Jinder Mahal is going to be the new United States champion, but I don't think he's going to pin Randy Orton. I think he's going to pin Bobby Roode to become the new United States champion. I hope and pray, I really pray that Jinder Mahal does not become a fucking United States champion. I really, really hope, WWE, please don't ruin this for us fans. Please don't ruin Randy Orton's moment of a Grand Slam champion to last another 3 weeks. Please don't do that to us. Please let Randy Orton retain the title up until at least SummerSlam or something. Please. And don't have Jinder fucking Mahal win another fucking title that he doesn't even fucking deserve. But sadly, I think it's gonna be Jinder Mahal winning the United States title at WrestleMania. And then Randy Orton will get his rematch at Backlash against Jinder Mahal, and then hopefully win the title off of him then. So sadly, I'm gonna have to go with Jinder fucking Mahal to win the United States title. And then we're gonna have John Cena versus The Undertaker. The Undertaker has not answered John Cena's challenges for the past 3 weeks on Raw, but I think on this coming Monday, like 6 days before WrestleMania, I think he's gonna win. Not win. I think he's gonna show up out of nowhere, and then he's gonna accept Cena's challenge. But I don't think he's gonna come back as a dead man though. I think he's gonna come back as the American Biker Badass gimmick to return, because, like, as they say, Roman Reigns retired the dead man last year, so he can't come back as a dead man if they think the dead man is retired. So I think he's gonna come back as the American Badass gimmick, and then I think he's gonna accept Cena's challenge at WrestleMania. But what I would love to see is a Thugonomic Cena versus the American Badass Biker Undertaker. That would be a fucking great match, people. That would be a wonderful, wonderful match. Like, oh my god, to have a match with their old gimmicks, oh my god, that would be fucking amazing. And like, I also heard rumors that it's going to be a career versus career match, but nothing has been confirmed of that yet. And I don't think it's going to be a career versus career match. I don't think that Cena's going to put his career on the line. But I do think that this is going to be the Undertaker's last match. So this is really hard for me to pick a winner, because I love both of them. Like, they're both like in my top 15. They're both in my top 15 favorite wrestlers of all time. And like, I really don't want to see the Undertaker lose his last match if this is going to be his last match, and I don't really want to see Cena lose either. But I'm going to have to go with Cena to defeat the Undertaker at WrestleMania. And then we're going to have Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Even though Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens were fired by Daniel Bryan a week ago on SmackDown, he brought them back and then challenged a match to them against him and Shane McMahon. I don't know if you all know this, but I heard that Shane McMahon is in the hospital with diverticulitis or something like that. They said it's a serious injury, but I hope that he's ready. I hope that he's really okay. I hope he's really back in time for WrestleMania, because I really want to see this match. Since this is Daniel Bryan's first match back in 3 years. And I hope, I was like, months ago, I know Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon were feuding over Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and then I guess Sami Zayn just like Daniel Bryan just like went along with Shane McMahon, and since Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn attacked him, I guess he's on Shane McMahon's side now. But there can always be a twist. The twist could be that Daniel Bryan could be turning heel, and he could side with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. So there could be a heel turn in Daniel Bryan's future at WrestleMania. But personally, I don't see it happening at WrestleMania. I see it happening at another event, but I don't see it happening at WrestleMania. Or I don't see Daniel Bryan now turning heel anytime soon now. I did when Clash of Champions was on, but like not right now, I don't think. And then the final two matches that that's gonna end the show is AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That is not going to be the main event at all. I'm not really excited to see this match as much as other people are. I love AJ Styles, though. Like, I really, really love AJ Styles. But Shinsuke Nakamura, he has not been that great since he debuted on the main roster. They've been making him look weak and look like shit. But he was great in NXT. He was great. He was so good in NXT and in New Japan Wrestling. And then when they brought him to the main roster, they just made him look like a joke. They just made him look like he hasn't really not done anything besides win the Royal Rumble and besides defeat Cena and Orton. And so, like, I don't really understand what they're doing with him on the main roster. Like, I don't get it. Like, Vince and Road Dogg, like, what are you doing, like, with Shinsuke? Like, he was one of your hottest NXT stars coming into the WWE. Like, he was your hottest NXT star for, like, the last year and a half. And then you bring him to the main roster, and then you treat him like he's nothing. Like, that's what they do with all the NXT wrestlers. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, it's the NXT curse or something like that, but I don't get it. But unfortunately, this is not going to close the show. Obviously, Roman and Brock are going to close the show, obviously. So, I'm gonna, even though I really want AJ Styles to retain his title and then feud on, like, with either Randy Orton or Rusev or John Cena or somebody like that, I don't think he's going to. I think Shinsuke Nakamura is going to defeat AJ Styles to win his first ever WWE title. Okay, and the next match is the Raw Tag Team Championships between Cesaro, Braun Strowman, and a partner of his choosing. I've heard rumors that Braun Strowman's partner is supposed to be like Bobby Lashley or even Bray Wyatt, if Bray Wyatt doesn't have a match with Matt Hardy. They're supposed to be repackaging Bray Wyatt after WrestleMania. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. Either turn him face or something, but I don't know what they're gonna do with him. But I heard it's either Lashley gonna be Braun Strowman's partner or Braun Strowman's gonna win the titles on his own. I see Braun Strowman win the titles on his own, but I do definitely see that Cesaro is going to lose to Braun Strowman in the tag team titles. Because I heard right after WrestleMania, Sheamus and Cesaro are no longer going to be a team. I don't know if that's just a rumor or if that has been confirmed, because Sheamus still has that injury going on, and I don't think he could be. I don't think he's going to be wrestling that much longer, because they said his injury is very serious. I don't exactly know where his injury is, but if you guys could let me know, that would be awesome. But I really do like Sheamus, though. I just think that when he returned and turned him heel, he was not that kind of monster heel that we had back in 2009 to 2011. He was not that heel that we all loved. But, so, yeah, I'm going to have to go with Braun Strowman winning the Raw Tag Team titles on his own if he doesn't find a partner. But I think he's going to win them on his own. Okay, and the main event, which I don't think should be the main event. Oh, no, not the main event. Sorry, I forgot Triple H and Stephanie. Alright, the next match is going to be Triple H and Stephanie versus Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey. I definitely see Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey winning this match, losing against Stephanie and winning against Stephanie and Triple H. Even though I want Triple H and Stephanie to win, I just don't see it happening at this WrestleMania. But Triple H and Stephanie do deserve to win because they're one of the, I think they're the hardest working people in the WWE as of right now as we speak, because they do so much stuff outside of WWE. It's not even no joke. I really love Stephanie McMahon and I really love Triple H, but I don't see them winning this match at all. And Triple H has the worst WrestleMania record of all time. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but he has the worst WrestleMania loss streak of all time, which shocked me because I was like, Triple H has lost the most WrestleManias. Oh my gosh. But yeah, and I also see an interference from The Rock, because I heard that he's supposed to appear. I don't know if it's going to be a surprise or if he's going to let Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey win the match, or I don't know if he's just going to show up for an appearance. I don't know any of that. But I heard that there's rumors that he might return and help Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle win, so I'm going to have to go with Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey. And ladies and gentlemen, the moment that you have all been waiting for is the main event of the evening. It's for the Universal Championship. It's going to be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. To be honest, I don't really give a fuck about this match. I really, really fucking don't. I don't even think I'm going to watch this match. I'm probably just going to watch the ending to see who wins. But, no, I can't say that because I watch every WrestleMania match. But this match is going to be, I'm going to be bored out of my fucking mind with this match. Because I don't understand, why are you going to have Roman main event WrestleMania 4 years in a row? Give somebody else that chance. Give somebody else I don't see how, I hate to say it, but I think that Roman Reigns is going to win the Universal title off of Brock Lesnar, because Brock Lesnar is only supposed to be here until SummerSlam of this year, and then his contract is up. But I also heard that Bobby Lashley is also supposed to interfere, and Bobby Lashley is supposed to also interfere in the Brock Lesnar match, because I heard that they're supposed to have a match, and then that Bobby Lashley is supposed to sign his WWE contract soon and re-debut. I don't know on which brand, but I heard he's supposed to feud with Brock Lesnar after SummerSlam. And, yeah. So, those are my predictions. And let me know your guys' predictions down in the comments below. And then you can follow me on social media, on Twitter and on Instagram. On Instagram, it's Lauren Marie Hutton. On Twitter, it's Lauren M. Hutton. And if you want, you could subscribe to my channel. If not, then you don't have to. That's alright as well. And, oh yeah. During the United States Championship, not the United States Championship match, I think Dean Ambrose is going to return. And I think he's going to interfere in the Seth Rollins match as well. And I think that they're going to, either Dean Ambrose or Jason Jordan, they're somehow going to get involved with Seth Rollins' match. And one of them is going to, attack each other. And then I think Seth Rollins is either going to feud with Dean Ambrose or Jason Jordan after WrestleMania. And in the United States title, I see Bobby Roode turning heel on Randy Orton at some point during this feud, because I don't think it's going to be Randy Orton. Even though Randy Orton showed heel tactics on SmackDown, but I don't think they're going to turn Randy Orton heel. I think Bobby Roode is going to turn heel on Randy Orton in the coming weeks leading up to SmackDown, or even after SmackDown. So yeah, those are my WrestleMania 34 predictions. And like as I said, let me know what you guys think. And then I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, lives.